Hey everyone, the day has finally arrived, the promised day, the one that the prophets spoke of. Very soon, FuXuan and Lynx are coming out, and we're going to be able to have that mono quantum dream. Now, I've been talking about this since they teased them on Twitter all the way back in the day before Blade came out. I've been talking about this in pretty much every video I've ever done since then, which is mono quantum. I've been telling people, save your jade. Do not, if you're a smart free-to-play player, you should not be spending jade on every banner. You want to wait, and this is what you have been waiting for. So, in case you aren't like really caught up on what's going on, mono quantum, all that stuff, you're new, you don't completely understand what's going on. So, quantum characters, there have only been 3 of them for a really long time. The very first one that came out was Zila, who was the best character in the game for a while. We can actually see her; she is right there. Also released was the 4-star, I always forget what her name is, the Jade Lady. I'm looking for her here. She's got here, right there. And then later on, Silverwolf came out, and Silverwolf was a very unique character. She is able to implant weaknesses based on the types on your team. If the enemy is not weak to a type on your team, then she can implant a weakness. As long as she gets her initial % chance off, she will implant a weakness that's on your team that they're not weak to. So in the case of you have 2 quantum, 2 win, and the enemy only has imaginary weakness, you use her ability, it procs, then there's a 50% chance it will be either quantum or wind. Meaning that we have been waiting for a very, very long time to get more quantum characters so we can make a mono quantum team. Because if your entire team is quantum and you're fighting the enemy, when you proc that weakness implant, it will 100% chance to be quantum. So we've been waiting. They finally announced FuXuan and Lynx were coming out, and it wasn't even just like we need another quantum character. If another quantum damage dealer came out, then that wouldn't be too good. But we getting a completely balanced team. Silverwolf is a must, but we got FuXuan here, who will be preservation, and Lynx, who is abundance, and mix that with Zila if you have her. You have a completely balanced mono quantum team that will work against any enemy in the entire game. This will stomp any challenging fight you have, any challenging boss. It will stomp Simulated Universe. It will stomp the new Swarm event, and it will stomp at least one of the fights in the memory, Memory of Chaos or Hall of Memory stuff that you have. So literally the best team is dropping in the game in like just a couple of days. So we've been waiting for this. I've been telling you guys to save. Even if you don't have Zila, even if you don't have Silverwolf, save, pull these 2, and then wait for Silverwolf and Zila to come back, and you are so solid. So we're going to be going over their kits right now. I actually haven't looked at their kits. Even if they aren't that great, they'll still be, honestly, like top 3 in the game is going to be like Silverwolf, Zila, FuXuan, and Lynx will be up there. Even she'll go up a lot, and I don't even like her that much, right? So let's just go over FuXuan first. Actually, let's go over Lynx first, because she is a, she's the 4-star. Might as well go over her first. We'll wait for the hype one. Now, my expectations are decently high, but I mean, she can really be less than those expectations, and I really will not mind, because we are just legit getting the best team in the game. We just are, and there's just no arguing about it. But finally it's here, and finally we'll be able to do it. So Lynx here, she, like I said, is abundance, so she will be healing. Generally, we assume she'll be healing. This is Natasha's skill, not Natasha. Anyways, Lynx ability priority, we'll go to that in a second. So let's go over their technique first. I like to go over their technique. So it's Chocolate Energy Bar, which is restore after Lynx uses their technique at the start of the next battle. All allies are granted the continuous healing effect from her talent for 2 turns. All right, let's go to the talent. So let's see what scales here. All the numbers. All right. So when using Lynx's skill or ultimate, applies continuous healing to the target ally for 2 turns, restoring HP equal to a scaling % of Lynx's max HP, plus a flat amount at the start of each turn. If the target has survival response, the continuous healing effect additionally restores HP equal to a scaling % of Lynx's max HP, plus 30. Okay, and so using the technique will allow every ally to get this at once, so that's really good. And so it scales at lowest 2.43% here to 4.2%, 5.25%, and decent flat scaling. So okay, so it doesn't really get that high, but that'll still be a lot. You want to do her max HP. That's interesting. Okay, let's go over her single target attack. So she does quantum damage to a scaling % of Lynx's max HP to a single enemy. So that's incredibly unique. So that does do max HP damage. So it's looking like There's literally no reason to put anything into her other than max HP, at least so far, but we're getting in there. So her skill is a restoring skill. Let's see here what scales, all the numbers. All right. So applies survival response to a single target ally and increases their max HP by a % of Lynx's max HP plus a flat amount. If the target is a character on the path of destruction or preservation, the chance of them being attacked by enemies will increase greatly. Survival response lasts for 2 turns. Restore the target's HP by a scaling % of Lynx's max HP plus a flat amount. So let's see here. So this can go up to 8.75% plus a decent one, up to 14% of her max HP plus 410. Okay, so this is great. Obviously, it says preservation specifically, so it's assumedly that this will be great for... I mean, you could use it on anyone, right? You use it on Zealot, you use it on Silverwolf, but when you use it on FuXuan, well, she will also get like an aggro buff. So that's really good. That's great. I'm not sure what FuXuan has in her kit. Hopefully she has some sort of aggro or taunting type abilities, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, Snowfield First Aid, which is her ultimate. It's a restore, energy cost 100, which is very cheap. Dispel 1 debuff from all allies and immediately restores the HP equal to a scaling % of Lynx's max HP plus a flat amount. Okay. I mean... everything's HP, right? Everything is max HP, so there's no reason to give her anything other than max HP and speed. All right, you just want to give her max HP and speed, so this is gonna be the easiest kit ever. I mean, she's good, she's great, right? Just healing, healing, healing. Everything she does is healing. She's a healer in every single way. That's exactly what you want with like a 4-star character. They're pretty much guaranteed to get. If they focus on just one thing and they really only have one like thing you need to focus on, you level them up, you get them their relics really fast, and that way you can focus more on your 5-star characters. Expectations met for sure. All right, let's look at these ones. So after a target with survival response is hit, Lynx regenerates 2 energy immediately. That's nice. Some max HP buff there too as well. That's nice. After a target with survival response is hit, Lynx regenerates 2 energy immediately. So do you get that twice? We're gonna have to see if this is true here. This might be like an error on this website, so we'll see exactly what they do here for that, because this seems to be exactly the same. I'm sure it isn't. So there's something missing that she has, but it seems good so far. Next one, survival in the extreme. Yeah, because this still says Ascension 2, and this one says Ascension 4. So we're missing the Ascension 6 one? The Ascension 6 one, right? Okay, so that's disappointing. Anyways, the chance to resist crowd control debuffs increased by 35%. More max HP there twice. So really good. Max HP obviously is what you want on her anyways. And the other things are just like effect resistance, defense, all other stats you want her to have. So really good, really good. More HP. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's look at the dupe system here. So they recommend E1, E2, E6 as far as like the key one. So let's see what E1 is. When healing allies with HP equal to or lower than 50%, her outgoing healing increases by 20%. This effect also works on continuous healing. Insane, insane, insane. 2, a target with survival response can resist debuff application 1 time. Also insane. What the? This is a 4-star unit. I like to remind you, this is a 4-star unit. So it's going to be really easy to get dupes on her. This is crazy. Okay, third one, a target with survival response can... Oh, no. Sorry, this third one, this is the level up one. This one, level 4. When survival response is gained, increases the target's attack by an amount equal to 3% of Lynx's max HP for 1 turn. Awesome. I was worried it was going to be attack scaling, and that would have been garbage, but it's not. And then more level up on that one. Last one, further increases the survival response max HP increment effect, which is equal to 6% of Lynx's max HP. Also increases effect resistance by 30%. Okay. Is this her effect resistance, or does this increase the allies' effect resistance? I assume that's just hers, which is nice, I guess. It's not super necessary, but okay. Insane. Just more scaling. So she's really good, by the way. She's really good. Okay. So let's see what they recommend light cone wise. Really, I'm not too worried about any light cone. Anything that really just gives like max HP is great, which a lot of these ones do. This is the 5-star one. I'm pretty sure this is literally Bailu's one on the basic banner. I mean, maybe you just give this to Lynx instead. You'll probably be using more of her than Bailu just because of how insane Lynx is. But yeah, max HP, outgoing healing, both of those compound on each other greatly. That's great. And the wearer heals allies according to the amount of outgoing healing. When an ally launches an attack, a random enemy takes damage equal to whatever. That really doesn't matter. This stuff doesn't matter. This right here does not matter. This right here is really good. Anything that gives you max HP is pretty much what you want. Outgoing healing is decent, but honestly max HP more even. So awesome. Let's see what she's got here. What they recommend. So they recommend increases wearer's effect resistance by 10%. This is broken. This isn't right. They have this here twice. So increases outgoing healing by 10%. Probably gonna want some of this, I'm sure. There's also if anything, I assume they probably want to do double whatever it is. What's Blade's set called? Let's just pull it up real quick because there's no way they don't have it up here. I just can't remember everything it does. All right, sorry. We gotta go over here. I gotta think what it was. Yeah, increasing max HP by 12%. So you probably want like 2 of these, and then what is this? Is this website broken right now? It must be because this should be a planar set. Okay, this website might be a little bit broken as far as some of the extra stuff here. I usually recommend this website, but if it's going to be acting like this, I would not recommend it very much. And we might actually end up moving to another one on another day. Anyways, I would recommend, yeah, probably this two of Blade's ones. The longevity one gives you max HP plus 12%. Both sets she needs. I do not think you should grab this one at all. No. Do not grab this. No. Okay. There's just got to be a better one. I just can't think of it off the top of my head, but this one's definitely a no. There's got to be one that does HP. I'm sure there's. Healing percent, I would say no. I would say main stats on all of these should be max HP. There's literally no reason to be getting other than like, okay, like most of them max HP percent. Throw one of them speed. Anything that has HP percent, you might as well also throw on some, you know, substat speed. I can't even believe this is making me like throw up. Substat should just be speed. The HP percent, like every single one of these should have like HP percent main. Literally, it's not even like, literally her entire kit is max HP based. There's not a single part of her that is not max HP. Even her basic attack scales off of max HP. That's, I disagree with that. Max HP all the way. It's so easy. As far as this, yeah. Sorry, this is so funny. Lynx, free to play best team, which is so funny because 3 of these are premium 5-star units. Anyways, this is going to be the best team in the game right here, by the way. In case you weren't super clear on what I was saying. Nail the Ape. I think that's a new one. So, okay. All right. Good. She's great. She's better than I thought she was going to be, I'm going to be honest. All right, let's move on to FuXuan. She's more important to get right. I want to almost look at their tier list because I'm probably going to disagree with it. I'm not going to in this video. We'll look at the tier list on this website when I do my tier list as these characters come out. All right, let's start with the technique. This is what I like to start with. Defense. After the technique is used, all team members receive a barrier lasting for 20 seconds. This barrier can block all enemy attacks, and the team will not enter battle when attacked. Entering battle while the barrier is active will have FuXuan automatically activate a matrix of, oh gosh, prescience. At the start of the battle, lasting for 2 turns. All right, talent scales these 2 numbers. Well, FuXuan has not been knocked down. Misfortune avoidance is applied to the entire team. This is their talent, by the way. Well, affected by misfortune avoidance, allies will take a scaling percent less damage. That's crazy. That's crazy. HP restore will be triggered by FuXuan when her HP falls to 50% or less of her max HP. This effect will restore her HP by 1% of the amount of HP she is currently missing. This effect cannot be triggered if she receives a killing blow. This effect possesses 1 trigger count by default and possesses up to 2 trigger counts maximum. Okay, interesting. So she has like just a safety net for herself, and she also gives just damage reduction to the entire team. That's stupid. Like stupid good, I mean. Okay, oh! Deals quantum damage equal to a scaling percent of FuXuan's max HP to a single enemy. Is this the same scaling as hers? To 65%, to 65%. I mean, okay. Are those really the same? Exactly like that, I guess they are. Max HP, though, that's the first thing I see. Okay, next is her talent, or I mean her skill, so it's doing those two. All right, activates Matrix of Prescience. So this is also done by the technique of inter-battle. At least have the berry up. Other team members will apportion 65% of the damage they receive before this damage is mitigated by any shields to FuXuan for 3 turns. Okay. All team members are affected by Matrix of Prescience and gain the knowledge effect, which increases their respective match HP by a percent of FuXuan's max HP and increases crit rate by a percent. Just a percent, okay. When FuXuan is knocked down, the Matrix of Prescience will be dispelled. Okay. So this is basically like she's taking hits for her allies, right? So, you know, you take damage. You're getting hit with 100 damage, right? 65 damage is going to FuXuan instead, and you're going to be taking, you know, the other, 35 damage, right? So you take 35, FuXuan will take the damage for you. Okay. I mean, that's nice. That's nice, of course. So she takes the hit instead. And while that's going on, all team members also gain max HP, 2% of FuXuan's max HP. I assume that doesn't affect her. Otherwise, that'd be pretty cool. And then, of course, they also just get crit rate increase, which is awesome for Azila. This is, she's definitely good. We'll have to see what the ultimate does here. But she's not, like, insane. Alright, deals quantum damage equal to a scaling percent of FuXuan's max HP to all enemies and obtains 1 trigger count for the HP restore from FuXuan's talents to a maximum of 2. Okay, so then she gets an extra safety net for that. An interesting energy cost at 135. I don't know if we've seen any like that with a 5 at the end, but that's interesting. Okay, and it's just 100, I max 120, pretty low on the other end. Okay, she's good. She's not crazy, but she's good. We'll have to look at the traces and everything, but she's good. First here, when Matrix of Prescience is activated, FuXuan will generate 20 extra energy when she uses her skill. Okay, that's not too bad. When FuXuan's ultimate is used, heals all of that by 5% of FuXuan's max HP plus 133 flat amount. Okay, that's obviously good. That makes her ultimate actually, like, her ultimate is like bare goddamn bones. Like, that's crazy. So, okay, gives you something on her ultimate. Last one, if enemies attempt to apply crowd control debuffs to allies while the Matrix of Prescience is active, all allies will resist all crowd control debuffs applied by the enemy target during the current action. This effect can only be triggered once. Upon reactivating Matrix of Prescience, the number of times this effect can be triggered will be refreshed. Okay, so every single time you activate her Matrix, your enemies will resist all crowd control debuffs at once. Sick nasty. Let's just see, interesting here, only 2 HP gains in all of them, but they also all get crit rate increase, which is interesting because she's not, you know, she's not dealing damage. This one is also only to like 1 character. All enemies. Oh, okay. Her AoE ultimate might do a decent amount of damage. That's something that this team is going to miss, is AoE damage, so that's not too bad. I don't think that's too bad. All right, her dupe system. All units of knowledge increase their crit damage by 30%. Spectacular. That's already like a game changer. She's just supporting defender. Super awesome. Dupe 2, when Matrix is activated, while any team member is struck by a killing blow, all allies who were struck by a killing blow during this action will not be knocked down, and 70% of the max HP is immediately restored. This effect can trigger 1 time per battle. That's just fucking insane. Okay. That's insane. So if they literally do an AoE that not kills everyone will come back with 70% of their HP. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, that's fucking. I wish you could see my face. I don't have my camera on because I just can't record my screen and like myself, and my computer sucks. I just can't do that. But my jaw's on the floor. That's insane. You got revive for as many people die in 1 action. Sure, it's 1 time per battle, but that's like all you need. That's stupid. That's stupid. Okay. Level 4. When other allies under the Matrix are attacked, FuXuan regenerates 5 energy. Awesome. She's probably already getting energy regeneration due to also taking damage, so that's going to be great. 5 is a level up. 6. Once Matrix is activated, it will accumulate the total HP lost by all team members in the current battle. Her ultimate damage will increase by 200% of the total HP lost by all team members in the current battle. The total HP lost by all team members in the current battle. All team members in the current battle is capped at 120% of FuXuan's max HP. This value will be reset and reaccumulated after all of them have been used. Okay. Similar to Blade, how it tallies the HP that he specifically loses and for, you know, each of his ultimates. Similar to that, but for like all the team and capped out at not a super high thing. So sick and nasty. Sick and nasty. Okay. So her light cone, I have not looked at this yet either. But max HP you want. Let's see, it increases the wearer's max HP by a scaling percent. That actually scales to a lot. And energy regeneration by a scaling percent. When the wearer's HP is reduced, all allies' damage dealt increases by a scaling percent. That's crazy because you realize how crazy that is, because every single time any ally is attacked, she will take damage. So just by the way. Oh man. At the start of every wave, restores HP to all as equal to a scaling percent of the respective HP difference between each character's max HP and their current HP. Yeah, this is like, this is one of those, you know, some characters have like light cones that come out with them. They're like, oh yeah, they're obviously really good for them, but they're not like next level. I would say Imbibitor Lune and his light cone are like that. It's like, yeah, it's really good for him, obviously, but it's not like next level. It's not like you need it. Hers is next level. You put her to insane HP, insane regeneration, damage dealt increase when she takes damage. You realize that she's gonna take damage every turn. Restore HP. This is a game changer. They didn't need to make her this good. I mean, obviously this is her light cone, but they didn't need to make it like this good. They didn't make her. They didn't make everything that good, because this is already gonna be the best team in the game, pretty much no matter how it ended up being. Obviously, if you don't have this one, what you want to look for is just max HP. That's just really what you don't to worry about. Okay, see, hey, what do you know? They know how to do it on this one. Yeah, okay, so let's look what we got here. So, recommend 4-step for this. Let's think about this. Okay, so when the wearer is hit or has their HP consumed by an ally, I don't think that counts as consuming, which gets it. Their crit rate increases by 8% for 2 turns, up to 2 stacks. Obviously, she has a lot of built-in crit for some reason, for herself, which is what's weird. You know, she's got crit right there, crit right there, crit right there, crit right there. This does crit right up here. Obviously I understand the one for allies. I don't understand this obsession with 30 and crit rate. I mean, if she has it all built in, like, you might as well take advantage of it, right? Might as well. What's the other one? What's the one that just came out that gives you crit? Just came out like last update. But what's the one that came out? The red and blue one that gives you crit rate stuff. What was that one? Because I wonder if that one's just better. Obviously, the effect resistance by 10%, crit damage increase, but the other one does crit damage increase. And the thing is, she just has tons of crit built in. It depends on how far like that built-in crit gets her, right? So the one I'm thinking of is the Rutilant Arena. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 8% when the wearer's crit rate reaches 70% or higher. The wearer's basic attack and skill damage increased by 20%. Yeah, that wouldn't be that great for her. I'm not sure what would be great. Obviously, this one does crit damage, but I don't know if I want to focus on something like this or get a different kind of, you know, just get a different one. I'm just looking around, thinking what I would do instead. I don't think there's anything like crazy. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like super good with her. This one isn't bad actually. The one that I'm looking at here, the Salsoto's Moving City one. So increases the wearer's crit rate by 8% when their wearer's crit rate reaches 50% or higher. The wearer's ultimate and follow-up attack damage increased by 15%. Like, she'll just have that built in. You won't even have to focus on like extra crit rate on her, right? She'll easily get over 50%. And then when you do that, then you just get a little bit of extra damage in her ult. Like, I can see that one working well. Or this one, I think this one's fine. As far as stats you want to do, max HP, obviously, for all of these. Speed substat and probably like a crit damage substat, right? Because she has so much crit built in. So a crit percent chance built in, so you're definitely well, I mean, yeah, I mean, crit rate built in, crit damage you could get, But I would say, yeah, max HP for sure. You want to focus on for your stuff. Speed secondary always. Any one of these that you want to give a little bit of speed as well, that's fine. This is what is it? The resistance, effect resistance. I would say you don't have to worry about that too much because you just have like effect resistance innately built in. So I would say that don't need to worry about that too much. Obviously, best team is this one. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Okay, so looking at these characters, I would say that they are crazy. They are bananas. They are insane. They do not need to be this good. The team that they're going to be on was already going to be the best team in the game. No matter how they, as long as they weren't like booty ass bad, like this was going to be the best team in the game for sure. Unless they were literally just like pure salesmen who just go in there and die instantly, unless they had an effect that had it so that they lose 99% of health right when they get in there and have guaranteed to be attacked. Like, it was going to be the best team in the game. Obviously, you know, you don't even, the thing is what they're really pushing that I see is like, okay, anyone who had Silver Wolf was already gunning for these two, right? Anyone who listens to anyone on YouTube, I'm sure other YouTubers are saying this, I don't really know, but I would assume we're telling, hey, save up, get FuXuan Lynx when they come out because it's going to be the best team in the game. However, there's a lot of people I'm sure that don't have Silver Wolf. They don't have Zila. I don't have Zila. I didn't play when she came out. So I don't have Zila, but I have Silver Wolf. I'm getting FuXuan. I'm getting Lynx, right? You know, there might be people that aren't living the mono quantum dream. They don't believe in it. They wanted to make these characters good enough to the point where you want to just pull for them anyways, which is of course fine. But you also got to think about how like insane the mono quantum team is going to be. Yeah, that's all I got for the character kits. Jaw on the floor, insane, crazy, must summon. They are must summons. I'll be probably doing a video on, obviously I'll be doing video summoning for them. I'll be doing showcases for them. I will be making the mono quantum team and playing around with it because it'll be the best team in the game. And once I get my hands on these characters, you know, and use them myself, I'll make a tier list for this one as for this update as well. Just telling you right now, top 3 in the game. I doubt this will change by the time I make the tier list. Top 3 in the game is going to be any order. I'll decide as I do it, but it's gonna be any order of Silver Wolf, Zila, and FuXuan are gonna be top 3 in the game for sure. Lynx will probably honestly be like, will be top 10 for sure. I just can't see it not. So anyways, look forward to that. You can comment, subscribe, let me know what you think about these characters. I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.